It's hot as dog shit out here. But yeah, I finally got partial payment today from my new good ass job I got editing. So I decided for the 4th of July we're gonna go get some good food. And I know this was gonna be good because other than the kid that took my order at the cashier that was probably too young to be behind the counter, they didn't speak a lick of English the entire time they were making my food. That's how I know this food's gonna be good. But oh yeah, happy birthday, America. Tax that shit, Uncle Sam. No, but for real though, I genuinely do love my country, and I genuinely am blessed to be able to be here and not be in many other places in the world that are not experiencing the comfortability that I'm facing today. So I plan to just go home tonight. I'm gonna show you this stuff when I go get in the door, and then I'm gonna take a shower, and then we'll get to the video. So alright guys, we're back inside, and I turned off my AC so you guys can actually hear me. I feel like some of you guys probably enjoy some of this more personal stuff, the intro or the outro, so we're gonna do some of this from now on. So let's check out the grub. And I know some of you guys are gonna say, Josh, you should be eating cheaply. That's how you're wasting all your money. Guys, it's the 4th of July. It's the first day of like the payday. Everybody gets a good meal on the first day of the payday. I haven't had a good payday in quite a while. Let me enjoy myself. I'll show you guys what's up. All right, here we go. Boom shakalaka. Look at that. We got 2 tendies. Comes with a side of fries, and they added on some toast, so shout out them. What do you think? She's not intrigued. Stopped by Family Dollar, which by the way, nothing there's $1, so that name is damn near a lie, but I really wanted to try this. So when is better too than on the 4th of July? It's called the Summer Freeze Mountain Dew. I don't use to drink Mountain Dew, but I like summer edition, holiday flavored stuff, because I'm a sucker for that. Even though I always look down on the holiday stuff, because it's just a way for the big man to scam us out of our money, but anyway. And I also got this Wild Berry Red Bull, because I like energy drinks, so yeah.
These are my progressive parents who allowed a Trump voter over to our house on the 4th of July. This is what it looks like when fascism is hidden by complicity. I was threatened earlier to pay a bill because I'm speaking out against my progressive parents inviting a Trump voter over on the 4th of July.
So it's the 4th of July weekend, and while people like myself who have a few too many brain cells are enjoying the warm weather, cold drinks, and hot food, the shameful Americans out there are breaking up their family gatherings over politics that, by the way, were already decided over 6 months ago. And honestly, out of every year I've been alive, about all 25 of them, I've never seen more people than ever before claiming, what are we even celebrating for? Will the veterans out there and people who know veterans explain how every kaboom and colorful firework flash show represents a soldier's life that died so that you could sip your overpriced Starbucks coffee and complain about men on Twitter? Either way, I personally really miss back in the 2000s where people didn't make their politics their entire personality and can still love their father for having a different opinion and different views of the world than they do.
I better not see not one motherfucking person. Not one motherfucking person, because what the fuck are we celebrating quickly? What the fuck are we celebrating quickly? Oh, okay.
Everything. We are celebrating everything. We are celebrating being better than everybody else. We are celebrating the freedom that we have, the rights that we have, the liberties that we have. And I know, you guys think that we are losing our rights left and right. Well, just because you call it a right doesn't make it a right. The fact that you can come here in this country with $500 in my pocket and make something of yourself through hard work, determination, grit, and hard work, if I haven't mentioned it. The fact that you can lose everything due to health issues and have to start your life all over again and still make something out of it. The fact that you have to lose everything and start over again because of personal reasons and still make something of yourself. The fact that in no other country you can go and create what you can create here in the United States if you dedicate, if you put the hard work in. Yes, you can make it and be a basic member of society in a lot of other countries out there. But at the end of the day, we are one of a kind through the fact that no matter who you are, you will be welcomed, regardless of the narrative that is being pushed by social media. We are one of a kind because no matter where you're coming from, you will have a shot to this great American dream. And the fact that we have a lot of people in this country that are pushing the narrative that that's not true, it's kind of silly from an immigrant's perspective. So to end it very quickly, what we are celebrating freedom, baby, like nowhere else.
Now, I'm sure some of you guys are watching this clip and you're thinking to yourself, Josh, you're such a hypocrite. Because at face value, if you look at my channel, you could probably assume that I'm against the USA and the way we operate around here. But honestly, I feel as if no society has ever been 100% perfect. And in all reality, you really have to weigh your odds in life. In my personal opinion, the USA is a lottery ticket of a pull to be born into. Like, literally, I constantly realized how much of a jackpot that it was that I was born here. In many ways, the more I learned about other countries and the lifestyle there and threats and such things. Now, obviously, I also feel as if America is a greedy, money-hungry driven society who funds most things through the unwilling population. But I also notice that there are solid reasons why this is the #1 most immigrated to country. And on top of everything, I can really appreciate the love of where you came from, and for me, that's America. And as shitty as it might seem around here at times, for me, it'll still always be home, and I'll take the good with the bad. And at the end of the day, I'll still always be a true American.
This is what $5,000 looks like, guys.
So my MAGA neighbors were literally shooting off fireworks in the middle of the street while I was like leaving for work last night.
Can you guess how much we spend just on the day of 4th of July for fireworks?
So $1 billion. I was gonna say $1 billion.
Going up, baby.
No way.
We're going up.
1.5 bill.
We're going up.
Two.
Over $2 billion.
Over $2 billion
on
crazy.
fireworks alone.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Celebrating the 4th of July.
Yep.
What is borderline absurd is the overwhelming amount of money that Americans spend every single year just to blow up small bombs and see flashy lights in the air for one night. Now, although I do understand the reasoning behind it all, with the average household struggling to make ends meet for the majority of the year, and the amount of fireworks I've seen go off in my city this year alone, it's troubling and questionable where everybody's getting all this money just to throw away, as it seems. Personally, though, I feel as if holidays are just another way for them to make you buy bullshit and drain you of your bank account. Personally, though, I've always felt, and working at retail stores has definitely stamped this opinion inside of me, that most holidays are really just another way for companies to drain your bank accounts and make you buy bullshit. But I also seem to look at everything in the negative in terms of the financial sense of things. So maybe I'm overthinking things here a little bit too much in spite of careless fun and having a good time. I hope all you guys were able to enjoy your 4th of July weekend, and I hope all you guys are having a great start to your summer. I guess it's like midway through summer. Time flies when you get older. I'm not a youngin' anymore. Either way, I would love to hear all your guys' thoughts and opinions regarding the troubling society that is the U.S.A, the constant back and forth that is politics, and how politics have kind of just, gone too far where it's just kind of taken over everybody's life. And I wish we could just be friends despite which team you're on, because at the end of the day, it's always been rich versus poor, baby. And we'll always be poor compared to how much money you think you really have. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to check out any of my other videos if you like anything like this, and feel free to follow along, like, comment, subscribe if you like stuff like this. So yeah, shout out everybody who supports. You can check out those donation links down below in the description. I will be getting my first full paycheck here at the end of the month, so until then, all the support helps. Definitely appreciate it. Shout out you guys. And anyways, hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.